Hello viewers, welcome back to Motor India Trans Report. This is Rajesh Rajgor and today we have with us Mr. Chirag Katira, Director, Shree Nashik Goods Transport Private Limited. Welcome Chirag to Motor India's Trans Report, a special segment on YouTube.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you for calling me.
Chirag, as you know, we discussed the offline. We wanted to understand, how has SNGT been doing in the field of logistics, and how have you grown over the years, especially since you have joined. I also think this is the right time since the company is completing the 25 years in this industry. So, I wanted to, start with a brief overview of how SNGT has grown over the years. What is the current operation in India like? What is your overall fleet strength? So please elaborate on the number of vehicles, the goods, the products that you move per month, and how has been the operation in India so far.
Yeah, so I'll just give you a little brief about my company, like how it started. So my father was truck driver, and he started the SNGT in the year 1990, and the first branch he started was from Nasik. So that's why the name still we are continuing is Shree Nashik Goods Transport Company Private Limited.
Hmm.
But the irony part is we do have service in Maharashtra and Gujarat. We are not limited only till Nasik. But
Okay.
as we started from Nasik, so we consider that name as lucky for us. So currently the fleet size is of 180 for own trucks and 250 attached fleets.
Okay.
And we do have, as I told you, we do have 75 branches in Maharashtra and Gujarat. And
Mm-hmm.
now I think like eight branches are more coming up. So we have already done with the registration and everything. So maybe you can see in 4 5 days, 8 branches are coming up. So after a week, we will be 81 branches in Maharashtra and Gujarat.
Wonderful.
And yeah, in
Wonderful.
COVID, it's a difficult time, but here there was a lot of learning, and
Hmm.
we need to adapt a lot of changes in the company, and like not only in my company, in the industry itself. So as we all have experienced the culture difference, the people have adapted work from home. Same way in logistics, we also have to adapt a lot of new patterns, new culture, and we do have to change ourselves. We can't be working on a traditional terms which we used to work before. And with my company, the reason why we are able to survive, we are doing well, we are able to survive is a lot of focus on IT. So in my company, all the LR copies have QR code. Customer receives an notification of messages then through mail. And again, customer doesn't have to call us. He gets all the information on the mobile app itself. He can easily reach us to the G maps, and everything is linked up. So here I am seeing the major part. The IT is playing the main role in the company system itself. So yeah, so that's a so we are very much less occupied in the daily process, in the daily working. So we are
Okay.
very much free, and my team is very much free. So here we have time to think about the new branches, new ventures, and how to elaborate, how to expand, and how to bring something new in the company, because we are very much not involved in the daily routine. We are
Correct.
aware what is happening. Everything is on the fingertips. I want to see right now, okay, kitna material भिवंडी गोडाउन में है. I just have to open my. I don't even have to switch on my laptop now. फोन में
Hmm.
भिवंडी branch open कर दिया, and I'll get to know okay इतना material है, and this is my software will also suggest okay, which truck should be placed, and what is the what is the weightage, and what is the freight I am getting of how much I'm making money right now from that branch, and what is the expense, and everything is on the fingertips. So
Sure.
IT is
Sure.
playing main role, and since the IT we have we are focused on IT. I
Hmm.
think we are doing pretty well in the industry, and that's
Got
what
it.
right now the plan is to bring in more ease to the customers. Customer को जितना इजी वे है हमारे साथ कोऑर्डिनेशन के लिए, हमें उसी को अपनाना है.
True.
कस्टमर
True.
को सिंपल वे में कोऑर्डिनेशन देना है, उनको इन्फॉर्मेशन देना है, कोऑर्डिनेशन रखना है उनके साथ, और उनका पार्सल फास्ट पहुंचाना है.
Correct.
एंड
Makes
एज वी
sense.
आई
Makes sense.
या
Yes.
and in transportation, we're in the service industry. So transportation is not only about delivering a parcel; it's more about delivering a trust,
True.
giving a proper commitment, and delivering that commitment, and again keeping a transparency about the product, about the services. So that's what we believe, and we are working on that. We just continue with doing that thing, and touch wood, customers are appreciating it, and we are able to get more and more business. So
Nice.
before
Nice.
COVID, we used to deliver approximately, you can say, 22 to 2500 consignments in a day. So that is close to 25,000 parcels.
Okay.
Now, no doubt the time is little tough, and but still, touch wood, we have revived by almost 90 percentage.
Mm-hmm.
and none of our own vehicle are on standstill. Although all my own company vehicles are are working, and even we have started giving business to the market vehicles also.
Got
So
it. Got it.
approximately almost 100-150 market vehicles are doing business with us, and yeah, so we are revived by 80-90% right now.
Right.
Yeah. So and the policy of our company is we don't we keep at least 50% market vehicles with us. For
Mm-hmm.
example, if I have a load of 100 trucks, I know there's a daily load of 100 trucks.
Mm.
Still, I won't be buying all 100 trucks. I'll just go for 50 of mine and 50 I'll take from the market. As we see, there is no consistency in the business.
Mm.
It
Mm.
goes up, down. You never know what is happening, because few years ago there was recession. Before there was the GST, and some other new law comes up, and the market gets disrupted, the market gets shattered, and again market has
True.
to revive. It takes time. Same way happened in the COVID. So
Mm.
yeah, in
Mm.
COVID also we didn't take a single moratorium. We
Mm.
paid all the EMI. We didn't
Okay.
took any of the extra loan and nothing, because we are with a company. We always plan our funds,
Got it.
and moreover we believe in investing, and we don't go for over trading. As I told you before also, okay, अगर जो मेरे पास 100 trucks का business है, I will only buy 50 trucks. 50
Got it.
trucks I'll take from the market.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is how we were able to survive, and we are this is our strategy and policy also.
Got
So
it.
ये कुछ चीजें हैं, कुछ हमारे ethics है, जो rules है, जो हमें difficult times में भी support देते हैं.
Sure. Very nice, Chirag. You explained kind of, elaborately in the first question about how you have been, getting through or getting over these turbulent times and the tough times
Yeah.
that the industry is facing. I also need some specifics, Chirag. Uh,
Yeah.
what are these vehicle types? Are these MHCV vehicles, ICV vehicles, and what are the goods and the loads that you transport? Please, elaborate on those lines. Like, what are the
Yeah.
clients, the products that you deal with, and what are the vehicles that you allocate for them? Please.
Yeah. So in SNGT, as I told you, we are more into parcel and part load. So for the long route movement, we go for 9 tonners and 16 tonners. For the short route movement is like Mumbai, Pune,
Okay.
Mumbai, Nasik, which is less than 200 kilometers or around 200 kilometers. And as I told you, we are more into door and door service. So
Mm-hmm.
for that, we keep for Mumbai route, most of the trucks are like 7 tonners or 5 tonners.
Okay.
That in the layman language, we call it 17 footy, 14 footy.
Okay.
And
Okay.
उसे भी छोटी गाड़ी होती है. The reason why, and if I'm and for the specific branches like Opera House, then Masjid Bandar, and such
Mm-hmm.
city areas, we send more and more four-wheeler small tempos. The reason why, because of RTO traffic timing rules, and as we are doing more and more door-to-door service, so this six-wheelers or eight-wheeler trucks, they are not allowed. So 10-wheeler trucks, they're not allowed to roam around the city and do collection and delivery. And for that trucks, it's not possible also.
Got it. Got it.
But for the small tempo like 407 or Bolero pickup, it's very much convenient and easy for me to send that vehicle anywhere in the part of city, and there is no traffic time rule for
Mm.
such vehicles.
Mm.
Yeah, so depends on the city, and but out of 184 trucks of mine, the major are 7 tonners and 5 tonners,
Very nice.
and we
Mm.
do still have 9 tonners. Those are like 59 tonner trucks, and
Okay.
baki jitna bhi hai, those are like 5 tonners, 7 tonners, and then there is a segment below that also, but that is another startup venture, 3x Caro Cab, where we
True.
have 65 small Bolero pickups. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So the more focus is to give fast services in the city area,
Mm.
and
Mm.
so we prefer having a four-wheeler if I send to the city. For long route, it's completely fine. Like if I'm sending my vehicle to Ahmedabad,
True.
then I'll send a 16 tonners. The reason why
Mm-hmm.
is because my hub is in Aslali.
Mm.
From there, we have a local to different routes. So area-wise, segment-wise, we have decided. And my clientele is, see, we deliver everything. We deliver textiles, we deliver electronics, we deliver, we do have the customer, those are into pharma, hardware. So every region, every city has a different goods. For example, if in my Surat office, lot of textiles, import and export movements do happen. So a lot of cloth, the garment textiles, and these are customers. But if you go to Ankleshwar, in the Ankleshwar branch, you will find a lot of pharmaceutical, cartoons, the medicines, then maybe raw material for the medicines. And if you go to my Pune branch, there will be a lot of movement of IT accessories or maybe webcams and computers and IT accessories, yeah, or maybe IT parts and different things. So every city has a specialty. Like Vapi
Mm.
has paper.
Correct.
If we go to my Vapi branch, you'll find a lot of paper. Rajkot is famous for motors and hardware items. So yeah, so depends on that area. We have different customers, and accordingly we design our trucks also. So if I have to send my goods to the customer has to send the goods to the Rajasthan or Nashik, so they will prefer half body truck with a talpatri. But
Okay.
if I'm sending my truck to the Pune, and
Mm-hmm.
then I know okay that the customer demand is container body. So to play on that route, I'll buy a container body for that route.
Got
So
it.
depending on the clientele and the route, we decide a truck, and this is how So we keep on sending feedbacks. We have our people on the field who go and study our customers. We do have one-to-one feedbacks also with the customers, and this is how we collect the data and we decide okay, what the customer's requirement is. And we also have a telephone team those who call the customers and ask about their how they enjoyed our services and what is the feedback from their side. And this is this whatever changes we are doing in the company, it comes from the customers. Customer is demanding, and our duty is to provide them. So that's
Correct.
what we do.
Correct.
Customer ने बोला कि सर आपके यहाँ पे हमें कंटेनर बॉडी का रिक्वायरमेंट ज्यादा होता है and we feel our goods are safe in the container body, so we send container body to that customers. There are some customers those who tell के हमारे यहाँ पे हमारा फुगार माल होता है तो लोडिंग के लिए हमें तकलीफ आती है,
True.
सो आप थोड़ा सा तालपत्री वाला गाड़ी भेजो ताकि मटेरियल थोड़ा एडजस्ट हो पाए. So we
Exactly.
send तालपत्री truck over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So depends
Yeah.
on the location and the clientele. We have allocated our trucks, and we don't mind changing also. We are very much flexible with anything
Mm.
because we think change is only the continuous process. Change you have to be adaptable and
True.
keep
True.
changing with the ideas and adapt new ideas. So
Mm.
according to demand, we decide trucks and we are flexible with that.
Very nice, Chirag. So I understand how you kind of bifurcate the requirements and then again customize the requirement as per your customer's need. So do you have want to highlight any specialization or USP? As you mentioned, the door-to-door delivery. So
Door-to-door
what is your
deliveries.
USP? You have once you collect the good, then you have a storage place, then you also ensure the timely delivery, and again on the door delivery. So in this, how do you maintain the consistency and the USP that you are
See,
thriving
the
on?
USP of SNGT is I can say is hard work.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I'll tell you how the hard work is. So normally I know my friends and the fellow transporters, those who they normally they reach office maybe by 10 or maybe by 9, and SNGT we start our office at morning 5
Mm-hmm.
and we work till night 12 o'clock. So
Mm-hmm.
morning 5, if you go to my Nasik hub or maybe you can go to my Vapi hub. So most of the these hubs they start operating at 5:36 maximum. So
Okay.
by that time the shutter gets up, the customer reaches his
True.
office,
True.
his parcel is already there. So that's what
Correct.
the USP is के customer से पहले माल पहुंचाओ.
Wow.
But you know that 100% delivery is not possible for us. So there are some deliveries which go by the afternoon.
True.
But our the it's like the you can say the USP is the fastest delivery, and this is very much possible because we all are early risers and we
True.
very much hardworking. So the operation starts at morning 5, 6. I reach office by 7:30. My father reaches office by 6:37. Yeah,
Wow.
and so we reach early and we do the unloading, loading, crossing part, and everything is done very much on time, or you can say before time.
Mm-hmm.
Customer, normally the industry, the customer, they open the shutter by like 10, 11.
Mm.
And tab tak the goods are already there on the shutter, outside the doors, outside the shutters. So
Yeah. Yeah.
this is what the customers are loving about us, and that's why customer are ready to pay premium.
Got it.
बिकॉज
Got
उनको
it.
पता है कि दूसरा ट्रांसपोर्टर 11-12 बजे दुकान खोलेगा, ऑफिस
Mm.
खोलेगा, सॉरी गोडाउन खोलेगा, अनलोडिंग करेगा 1 घंटा, फिर
True.
उसको सेग्रीगेट करेगा, उसको एरिया वाइज डिवाइड करेगा 1 घंटा, फिर
Mm.
इसको वापस लोडिंग करेगा छोटे टेम्पो में, तब तक उनका 4 बज जाएगा और कंपनी 5 बजे तो बंद हो जाती है.
Yeah. So this is specific to a particular industry or a client, or you do it for everything? Do you have any top of the head?
Almost for 80% branches for
So
for
can you
example
highlight a
in
few examples
yeah,
where you
in
have
Mumbai we are
given for
doing
a
in
particular
Bhiwandi.
client?
Yeah, so in
Okay.
Mumbai we are doing in Bhiwandi, and in Nashik we are doing in proper Viloli. Then in Ahmedabad we are doing in Aslali. In
Mm-hmm.
Pune we are doing at Chakan. So
Okay.
यहाँ पे this all, and फिर जैसे कल के example again, I'll go into more details right now. So जैसे कि भिवंडी से then the load gets segregated for the different region in Mumbai, like अंधेरी हो गया, मस्जिद बंदर हो गया, then there
Mm-hmm.
is again वसई हो गया, वाशी हो गया, all these places. So if we have a special vehicle for that specific region, तो vehicle
Mm.
directly वहाँ चला जाता है. But if there is a mixed load, so there is a again we benefit because as the vehicle is reaching out to that crossing hub early, तो वो unload crossing होके material properly segregate होके भी by 8 or 8:30 he leaves the Bhiwandi and he reaches Vashi by 9. So
Mm.
this is why, like, okay, we don't want our customer to suffer or the material to get delayed. So that's
Correct.
why we have kept operation timings like, okay, if you want to work in SNGT, you have to be early riser. You have to reach office a crossing hub at least by 6:30, and all the godowns they start by 9 o'clock. I myself
Mm.
reach my office by 7:30 and sometimes 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this is how the operations are happening in Mumbai, and same way we're replicating the same idea in Gujarat, Pune, everywhere. So if you want
Okay.
to collect a parcel from a crossing hub, you can get your
Mhm.
parcel by morning 7 o'clock. Even if you're booking parcel today at, you can say, 8 or 9 tonight, but you'll get your parcel by 7:38 in the delivery region. And from there, yeah, we are managing the small deliveries. We're also sending a local delivery. So sometimes customer want door delivery directly from the crossing hub. So that is also very much possible for us as the godowns open early, and mostly this vehicles of the market vehicles what we play with, like, for the small deliveries also. They are also very much available. They don't have business that time in the morning because the transport industry itself starts at 11:30, 12. So we again get the benefit of, like, good freight and fast delivery and less
True.
traffic.
True.
And this
True.
is how we are. I think this idea and this service is somewhere helping customers and helping us to, like, deliver fast, and yeah.
Nice.
So we
Nice.
think this is helping you.
Your clientele kind of has currently been a mix of corporates as well as small, local, medium
Yeah.
to small
So
enterprises,
we
right?
do we do have 5,000 corporate companies with us. So
Okay.
monthly billing is for like 16 to 1800 customers, and
Mhm.
but the walk-in customers are more. So that is almost around like fixed clientele which we
Mm.
have, and those are
Mhm.
not going for a billing. Those are
Mm.
not corporates. Are around, you can say, 11 to 12,000. So
Okay.
overall 16, 17,000 clientele we have. And
Mm.
averagely a walk-in customer, if you see, okay, like, the people which we don't know or we have not seen them since ages. So
Mm.
those are
Mm.
around, maybe you can say, 65 to 70,000 in a year,
Okay.
which
Wow.
crosses.
Wow.
As we are earning our ERP software, we do have a data.
Got
Even
it.
if you see my phone anytime, like, I have a contact of 26,000 people in my phone.
Ah.
And there
Okay.
is, like, okay, I'm like so much active and I will get so many messages on WhatsApp also. So my phone is
Mm. Mm.
always on a hang mode. Like, so yeah,
Sure.
so
Sure.
as we are playing with a lot of data, we do have a lot of
Mm.
data. That is the core strength, or you can say the real spice of the company, that we have a lot of data and we play with the data, and this is where
So
my team is also.
is there a challenge to keep your fleet segregated or kind of allocated for these corporate clients who are fixed? Because they come from as niche as cement company, pharma
Yes,
company,
yes,
or a
yes, yes.
component
As I
company, right? So
Yeah, so
you
I give you
keep
an
for
example
fleet.
of Pune. Yeah, we do
Okay.
have. So as I told you, for example, if so we do deliver for the eyeball and Intex from Pune Fursuni. So for
Hmm.
them, I have to give them containerized vehicle only.
Correct. Correct.
And we have a customer called Fine Organic in Ambernath. So
Hmm.
again, these people, like, we do deliver farmer like, chemicals for them.
Hmm.
So again, they need very neat, clean, and containerized body vehicle. They won't load a Talpatri wala truck.
Sure.
So
Sure.
yeah, so for every clientele, we do have a specific segments, and so I'm telling you,
Sure.
we are studying. So there's a weekly study, or there is a everyday study on the clientele demands, and that's what we focus on okay, customer
Hmm. Hmm.
what is money. So they are happy, we are happy.
Got it. Got
But
it.
yeah, but we do excel, like, we do excel in providing delight service to the customers, and this is the core idea. And again, like, we want to be on that only कि customer को हमारे through delight service मिलना चाहिए. We are
Super.
not only delivering goods, we are delivering trust.
Got it. Got it. Very nice, Chirag. So now, despite having such a busy schedule, in terms of your own
No,
operations,
I'm always free. I'm
your
always
no, no,
free.
but your
My team is
role,
always free.
how are you managing your role as a member of national transport committees? You are a part of Bombay Goods Transport
Yeah.
Association, All India Transport Congress. What is your agenda and what is your plans to bring attention of government, of local authorities towards the transport industry, and what value are you trying to add through your role? Please elaborate on that. Yeah.
Yeah. So currently, I'm a general secretary of Maharashtra of All India Motor Transport Congress. I'm also National Project Head of COVID-19 of All India Motor Transport Congress.
Okay.
I'm also committee member of Bombay Goods Transport Association, and I'm a member of a lot of other associations also.
Nice. Nice.
So, see, this is my subject.
Mm.
Transport really interests me. I love it, and so I always have time for I'm saying for my industry, for my work,
Mm.
and what my agenda is right now, and what I believe should happen in the industry is we all have to look as a same family. Each and every transporter is my brother, and that's what my the whole focus is. In COVID also, whatever I did through association and where association also supported me was to help more and more drivers. And again, my whole focus will always be about drivers because driver है तो हम है हमारी industry है. And that's what
True.
the
True.
agenda is to bring them a better and better life, to
Mm.
have more and more better facilities for them, a good infra for them,
Correct.
and somewhere
Correct.
I also want okay there should be some as you can say diploma or small crash course for truck driving because every state has a different language, different signboards.
True. True.
When some driver is coming from south and he's going to Gujarat, for him it becomes very challenging to understand the signboards or what is written in Gujarati.
I know.
And same way,
Yeah.
so there are a lot of challenges which these people are facing on road. So the
Mm.
focus is to simplify that and give them a better life, better and give them a somewhere a recognition as we are the backbone of the country. And there is not we cannot do anything without transport.
True.
For
True.
every tangible and visible thing you can touch or you can see that needs a transport.
Yes.
And transport कौन कर रहा है हम तो नहीं कर रहे ड्राइवर कर रहे हैं this
Yeah.
is managing so वही मेरा मतलब I have this idea since very long के जो भी करना है ड्राइवर्स के लिए ही करना है और आगे भी वही करेंगे
Sure.
and touch wood by God's grace also and with the support of a lot of senior members in the association
Mm.
they
Mm.
trusted me they believed in me and in COVID also AMTC we fed around 4 lakh people 4 lakh truck drivers
Mm-hmm.
and without taking a single penny from anyone.
This was Mumbai, Gujarat. Sorry, Maharashtra, Gujarat.
Pan India.
Pan India. Okay.
Pan India, yeah. So I'm a national I'm national project head of AMTC. So we fed
Okay.
around 4 lakh drivers
Mm. Mm.
across India, जहाँ पे OEM supported us, and we didn't take a single penny from anyone. So
Mm.
without donation, only devotion, and this is how we are able to do. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people do believe in me, and I do have support of a lot of good people also.
Correct.
That's why I'm able to do all this because I'm nothing. I cannot do anything alone.
True.
There are
True.
people who love me, who believe in me, who support me, and तभी सब कुछ possible हो रहा है.
Yeah.
So जो कुछ भी मैं कर रहा हूँ, there is a team, there are people who supporting me, I'm able to do all this. And recently, with Shri Malkit Singh, we also the recent waiver of 700 crores of commercial
Mm.
tax of Maharashtra government was initiated by Mr. Malkit Singh.
Mm.
And I was also part of that committee. So we
Okay.
four of us we went to the Shri Anil Parab minister and
Correct.
we requested him with the Shri Satish Patil. He also supported us and with his support and Anil Parab ji accepted our request and the Maharashtra government waived off 700 crores commercial
Mm.
tax.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I do have a good people and good people's blessing with me and good support of my people. So I'm able to do all this.